Nostradamus, born Michel de Nostradamus in 1503, is a name that conjures images of mystique, prophecy, and an enigmatic connection to the future. His collection of quatrains, Les Prophéties, published in 1555, has intrigued scholars, historians, and the general public alike for centuries. While many dismiss his work as vague and open to interpretation, there are notable instances where his predictions seemingly aligned with actual historical events, creating a captivating tapestry of foresight and speculation. One of the most frequently cited predictions is Nostradamus's quatrain regarding the Great Fire of London, which occurred in 1666. In Century 2, quatrain 51, he wrote, "The blood of the just will be demanded of London, burnt by fire in the year 66. This prophecy has drawn considerable attention because it appears to directly reference the catastrophic event that ravaged the city. The Great Fire began on September 2, 1666, in a bakery on Pudding Lane and lasted for 4 days, destroying a significant portion of the city and leaving thousands homeless. The phrase, "the blood of the just," is often interpreted as a reference to the innocent lives lost in the flames. While skeptics argue that the wording is too ambiguous, the alignment of the year and the destructive nature of the event has led many to ponder the possibility of Nostradamus's foresight. Another instance that has captivated the imagination revolves around the rise of Adolf Hitler. In Century 2, quatrain 24, Nostradamus wrote, "Beasts ferocious from hunger will swim across rivers. The greater part of the battlefield will be against Hister." The term Hister has been interpreted by some as a reference to Hitler, especially given the context of the Second World War. The quatrain suggests a tumultuous and violent period marked by desperation and conflict. The imagery of beasts ferocious from hunger resonates with the widespread suffering experienced in Europe during the war, while the mention of a battlefield evokes the intense military confrontations of the time. While the interpretation of Hister as Hitler is debated, the chilling parallels between Nostradamus's words and the atrocities of the war continue to fascinate historians and prophecy enthusiasts alike. The assassination of John F. Kennedy in 1963 also finds its way into discussions about Nostradamus's accuracy. In Century 1, quatrain 26, he wrote, "The great man will be struck down in the day by a thunderbolt." Many interpret the great man as a reference to Kennedy, who was assassinated in broad daylight on November 22, 1963, in Dallas, Texas. The word thunderbolt has been seen as a metaphor for the sudden and shocking nature of his death. The quatrain's imagery captures the unexpectedness of the event and the profound impact it had on the nation and the world. The assassination not only changed the course of American politics, but also marked a significant moment in the collective consciousness of a generation, leading to widespread mourning and a sense of loss. Nostradamus's predictions also extend to the events surrounding the French Revolution. In Century 1, quatrain 9, he wrote, "In the year 1792, the great people will be overthrown." This prophecy has been interpreted as a reference to the upheaval that characterized the French Revolution, which began in earnest in 1789 and saw the overthrow of the monarchy and the rise of radical political factions. The quatrain's mention of great people resonates with the nobility and ruling class of France, who faced a violent reckoning during this tumultuous period. The revolution not only transformed France, but also had far-reaching implications for political movements worldwide, inspiring future generations to challenge oppressive regimes. The alignment of Nostradamus's prediction with the historical timeline adds an intriguing layer to the narrative of the revolution, prompting questions about the nature of foresight and the cyclical patterns of history. The fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989 is another event that some enthusiasts link to Nostradamus's prophecies. In Century 8, quatrain 77, he wrote, "The wall will fall, and the great man will be in the middle." While the interpretation of this quatrain is open to debate, many see it as a metaphor for the division of East and West Berlin and the eventual reunification of Germany. The phrase, "the wall will fall," resonates with the dramatic moment when, on November 9, 1989, the Berlin Wall, a symbol of Cold War division, was breached, leading to the reunification of Germany and the end of an era of political polarization. The Great Man could be interpreted as a reference to figures like Mikhail Gorbachev or George H.W. Bush, whose leadership played a role in the geopolitical shifts of the time. The fall of the Berlin Wall marked a significant turning point in world history, symbolizing the triumph of democracy over oppression and the possibility of a more unified future. Nostradamus's quatrains also touch upon natural disasters, with several interpretations linking his predictions to events such as earthquakes and tsunamis. In Century 1, Quatrain 46, he wrote, "The trembling of the earth will be in a great city." Many have connected this to the devastating earthquake that struck San Francisco in 1906. The phrase "trembling of the earth" evokes the violent shaking that accompanied the quake, which resulted in widespread destruction and loss of life. The imagery captures the chaos and fear experienced by the residents of the city as they faced the catastrophic event. While the specifics of Nostradamus's prediction may not align perfectly with the details of the earthquake, the general theme of natural disaster resonates with the historical reality of the event. The predictions of Nostradamus have also been linked to the assassination of prominent figures throughout history, including the death of Princess Diana in 1997. In Century 1, Quatrain 35, he wrote, "The penultimate of the prophet will take Diana for his prey." While the interpretation of this quatrain is highly speculative, many have drawn connections to the tragic car accident that claimed Diana's life in Paris. The phrase, "the penultimate of the prophet," has been interpreted by some as a reference to a figure who would bring about significant change or upheaval, while Diana directly references the beloved princess. The quatrain's imagery captures the shock and mourning that followed her untimely death, which resonated deeply with people around the world. The legacy of Princess Diana continues to influence discussions about humanitarianism and social justice, making her life and death a poignant reminder of the impact individuals can have on society. As we delve deeper into the narratives surrounding Nostradamus's predictions, it becomes clear that the allure of his prophecies lies not only in their perceived accuracy, but also in the way they reflect the human experience. Each prediction serves as a lens through which we can examine the complexities of history, the interplay of fate and free will, and the enduring quest for understanding in an unpredictable world. The interpretations of Nostradamus's quatrains often reveal more about the interpreters themselves than about the events they seek to predict. The fascination with Nostradamus is not confined to specific events. It extends to the broader themes of change, upheaval, and the cyclical nature of history. His predictions resonate with the anxieties and hopes of generations, reflecting the timeless human desire to comprehend the future and find meaning in the chaos of existence. Whether one views Nostradamus as a genuine prophet or a master of poetic ambiguity, his work continues to spark curiosity and debate, inviting us to explore the intricate connections between past, present, and future. In the end, the legacy of Nostradamus transcends the specifics of his predictions. His quatrains serve as a reminder of the fragility of human existence, the unpredictability of fate, and the enduring power of the human spirit to confront adversity. As we navigate the complexities of our own lives and the world around us, the narratives woven into Nostradamus's prophecies encourage us to reflect on the lessons of history, the significance of our choices, and the potential for transformation that lies within each of us. Whether or not one believes in the prophetic nature of Nostradamus's work, the stories that emerge from his quatrains are a testament to the enduring quest for understanding and the timeless struggle to make sense of the human experience in a world marked by uncertainty.